What is up, Epic Gamers? What's up, Earth? Sorry, guys, just pinning a comment real quick. There we go. What's up, Heal? What's up, ET? What's up, Earth? What's up, Heal? Yeah, how's everybody doing? Holy shit, we got 4 likes already. God damn. Thank you. Thank you guys for the 4 likes on the stream already. Y'all are crazy. Stream literally has been live for a minute. The stars are indeed up. Yes, they are. Thank you for 5 likes now on the stream, guys. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Hope you've all had a great day. I mean, up, dog. What's up, dog? Oh, not much. What's up with you? But yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Again, I hope everybody's had a great day. And is, you know, hope you're all getting through the week alright. Honestly love this gun. Really glad I ended up getting this yesterday. Oh, is he not dead? Oh, well, we'll fix that real quick. Scanned. Scanned. What's up, Armando? Getting ready for bed, but saw you on and wanted to share with you my shipbuilder experience. Spent an hour building a Class B and accidentally clicked cancel modification. Oh no, dude. Oh no. You spent an hour and then it didn't save? Like you canceled out of it? Bro, that is about as tragic as it gets. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am sorry to hear, my man. Did you like enjoy your, I mean, you were doing it for an hour, so, I mean, did you enjoy your time, like, customizing the ship and everything? Was it like a solid experience throughout, at least? And something that you'll look forward to doing again still, despite the circumstances? What's up, Mr. Kill? How you doing? Is that a guy up? Okay. Yeah, that does really blow though, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That does really, really suck. I mean, it sucks in general to lose progress when you've put like a bunch of time into it, right? I think I saw, I mean, I know it's happened to multiple people, but specifically I think it happened to Asmongold on stream, like on day 1 or 2 of the game being out, or whenever he played it, probably in early access, and he ended up dying or something, and then it you know, booted him back to the his last autosave, right? And it was like, I think it bugged, I'm pretty sure. It bugged, or it's something where like the game wouldn't autosave because he was in space or something like that. It was either a bug or it was a super unfortunate, like, specific circumstance where the game just wouldn't autosave, despite the fact that it definitely should. And so he ended up losing like 45 minutes of progress, and he just chalked it. What was I doing? Let me head to over there. Pretty great. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. We'll head over to this outpost. Oh man, it's so nice having boost pack training ranked all the way up. It really is. But Armando, yeah, man, if you're still here, oh, you are. Yep, just stuck with the shield breaker pre-made. Yeah, my only big complaint is the coloring function. There should be a color all parts. Instead, you have to do each part one at a time. Yeah, I agree. Something like that, thankfully, is like a pretty obvious quality of life type of thing, and so I'm sure it will be added. Yeah, I'm sure that'll end up happening. But I was gonna say that, yeah, again, you know, obviously, sorry to hear about the whole thing, but I definitely appreciate you popping in for a moment before you hit the hay, even if it is to tell us about your super unfortunate situation with the game. Have a good stream, brother. Hey, thank you very much, man. Have a good rest. Oh shit. Let's make sure we get this. There we go. Whoa, what am I hearing? Oh. I want to make sure we scan all these guys are running by us. Scan, scan, scan. Scan, scan, scan. One more. Need to scan one more. Get the fuck back here. Stop running. Alright, now we kill them all. Uh-oh. How's my man's not dead? He's tough as hell. 128 XP, okay. He must have been he was a beefy one. Alright though, that's fine. That's fine. I don't even know why I bother killing those things. That's actually just such a waste of ammo. Killing them counts towards your scan if you don't scan them before. Ooh, okay. See, I figured that was the case because every time I would kill like enemies around here, or not here specifically, but just in general on planets, I would never be able to scan them afterwards, but I felt like my number, like the number for the progression was going up, but I guess I never really bothered actually putting enough attention towards it to know for certain that's what was happening. But yeah, that makes sense. Appreciate it, Casper. That's good. Honestly, I feel like that's something that could have easily been like kind of overlooked and like not cared about. Like I could easily have seen them not putting that into the game and making it where even if you kill them, you still have to go up to the dead body and scan it. I really wouldn't have been surprised whatsoever if you had to do that. The fact that I was trying to go about it that way is like speaks for itself. Like I wouldn't have been any bit surprised or, you know, even thrown off really if I had to do it. So the fact that you can kill it and have that count towards it is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alright, do we have anything here we care about? We'll always take ammo. Ammo's always nice. Neon 4. Credit cyberware streetwear. Oh, that's like, yeah, that's like the apparel. Right. Have you found the Starfield yet? This is the Starfield. We are all Starfield. Oh, wait. Oh, my. We'll take all these. I thought they were digipics for a second, but I mean, they were too big, but... Unfortunately, there's no people here. Oh, there's an upstairs. Oh, I was here already. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no people here. Gonna go through the effort. What's up, Edgar? Yo, Demon, is it multiplayer? I assume MP, you're meaning multiplayer. No, this is completely single player, man. This is not a multiplayer game whatsoever. He means the special powers he get. Yeah. Maybe he doesn't mean that. I honestly don't know if he does. I'm not sure. ET, you don't have the game, do you, ET? So I don't know if he means that. I was thinking no, but maybe. I don't think he has the game. Do you have the game, ET? Am I tripping? I forgot if you get the game or not. No, I'm joking around. I was gonna say that. I thought you were. I thought you were making a joke. I was like, I don't recall you saying that you got the game. I feel like you would have been messaging me about it if you got the game as well. I'll buy it on a discount around Christmas. Fair. Yeah, there'll probably be some kind of sale or something. Plus, then there'll be some more updates that have come out for the game. Modding will be a little bit more prevalent. Maybe some kind of like official mod support will be out. Not that it necessarily needs it, but you know, there'll be some updates, quality of life stuff, and I don't know, maybe just some other news about what's to come for the game. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, what do we got here? We have nothing that is only for the top. Oh wait, that's a lie. We have this. So what can we do? We can do this only. So what's our alternative? What is our alternative? If you progress the constellation quest, you get the combat powers. Yep. Yep. Let's see. I mean, this should be. Oh wait. No. Well, yeah. Fair enough. And then we'll do, what is it? This? Yeah. I mean, it fits in there pretty perfectly. But I think you could also... No, it can't be used for that one. Okay, so maybe this one. I was gonna say, I think it might be able to be used for the last one, but no, I don't think so, actually. Plus it was the blue line was only for the top. Could do this, and then that, I think. Yeah, there we go. Modified auto rivet. Interesting. I mean, it's double digits, so we'll take it. Not super picky. Not super picky. Oh my. There's a lot of them here. I wish it would show a health bar for them all. I have to head to bed. Have a good night, guys. Hope you have a great stream. Hey, thank you, Casper. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for the information as well, man. I appreciate that very much. Have a good one. The hell were you the whole time, Sarah? Feel like you weren't really doing anything. Let me refresh my alerts and stuff real quick, guys, as well. There we go. I'm downloading the game, this part's covered just now because I thought it came out the 12th. Oh, really? Well, I mean, on the bright side, I mean, while obviously you could have been playing it a bit sooner than now, on the bright side, which is what you should focus on, of course, you were still going to be playing it before you thought that you would be able to. So, while yes, you are technically playing it, like a day later than you could have been playing by, you're still playing, what, today's the 7th, so you're playing 5 days earlier than you thought you would be able to, 4 or 5 days, something like that, depending on the time frame you thought it was releasing at. So yeah, I mean overall, kind of a W, right? You know. I gotta start exhausting my. Well, two things. For one, I need to start exhausting my whole stamina bar so I can work towards that upgrade. But I also need to start working towards the reload skill. And in order to do that, I need to reload empty mags. And of course, I'm always Call of Duty reloading, meaning, you know, well before I actually need to reload, and in turn when the mag gets empty. So we gotta stop doing that. Thank you for 6 likes on the stream, guys. Appreciate that very much, whoever dropped that last one. Yeah, I need to start exhausting my mag completely, and then again I also gotta continue to exhaust my stamina bar completely, like until I'm hitting complete red and taking a little bit of damage. Because I really want to get the next stamina upgrade. Yo, he lunged. This looks cool. Too bad it doesn't really seem to be anything. I mean, it's just, it just looks cool. Thank you for 8 likes on the stream, guys. The couple people that just dropped them, thank you very much. Appreciate y'all very much. And for anybody who didn't hear me before, if you weren't here right away, I just, you know, said I hope everybody has had a great day and that they're getting through the week all right. So, I of course extend that to any of you that did not hear me mention prior. When you posted the videos about Starfield, I thought you had like early access. Oh yeah, like special treatment type shit or whatever, or like review copy type shit. Man, I wish. Nah. Nope. I just had the premium version of the game alongside having it on Game Pass. But I mean, honestly, you're not the only person that thought that, to be fair, because there was a good handful of people that I had that it was either one of two things. Either one, they like commented or came in here and posted like basically asking, oh, the game's out already, you know, kind of like that sort of a thing. And so clearly not knowing that there was early access or how all that stuff worked or whatever. And then of course there was also some other people who simply just thought that I had like early access. But nope. Just the normal. There we go. Leafy Morningstar. Damn, I've only seen one of these? Or I've only scanned one of these, I guess, here. There we go. I have 0 out of 7 Flora. I feel like that's just going to be in a different section of the planet, to be fair, though. I feel like that's just stuff that's not going to be in the... I think this is mountains, technically, the game is considering this area. Like, when I landed down here, I think it was titled as mountains. I could be wrong, because this place obviously does seem very deserty. But, okay, we have 6 out of 6 resources now. I think we just got the last one right there. We have 4 out of 9 fauna, 0 out of 7 flora. Again, the flora is going to be elsewhere for sure. I could upgrade my scanner. I wish I could hit, like, the scan on stuff from further away. That would be nice. I have to make sure I let my stamina get all the way back up as well. Make sure that, actually, I'm sort of curious. What's my skill at right now? If I go over here, I'm at 8 out of 50. Use all available oxygen 50 times. So that probably means that I have to let the bar get all the way back up. I was going to say, I wonder if I can exhaust all of my oxygen, and then as soon as I start to take damage and it starts to come back a little bit, if I could just push it to the limit again and to the point of taking a little bit more damage, and then it'll progress towards my skill still. But I don't think it works like that. I think I have to let the whole bar come back probably, which makes sense. It'd be kind of cheese otherwise. You could just sit there and let the bar get a little bit down, run forward, rinse and repeat, and then you'd easily get the upgrade super fucking quick. Or, well, you know, assuming you had the point to drop into the after. What's up, Hellraiser? How you doing, my man? Been a minute. Hope you've been well. Let's see. Still 4 out of 9 for fauna. We're close on this one. We are close on this one. Not so much on that one. I have to make sure I don't reload. I have to make sure I let my mag exhaust fully. And then let the reload happen. I keep forgetting. I keep goddamn forgetting. There we go. Yep, see that progressed towards it on the left. 8 out of 30. Okay, so it's gonna be a little. We got to do that a handful more times. Clearly. Why do you have to mag dump? For the rank that you just saw, the rank upgrade that I want to get. I'll show you real quick. In combat, I have this rapid reloading skill, but in order to unlock rank 2, because rank 1 you get as soon as you have enough skills in this tree, you can then drop your first point into this skill. But in order to get the next rank of any skill, you have to kind of do certain objectives related to the skill. And so in this case, I have to reload 30 empty magazines. So I can't exhaust half my mag and then reload and have it count towards this. I have to exhaust the whole magazine and then reload. And it'll work towards this so that I can then get the 30% faster reload, not only for ballistic weapons like I have, but then energy and EM weapons as well. As for anything after that, reload particle beam weapons. I don't run particle beam weapons. I don't really think I will. I mean, we'll see, I guess. 50% chance to avoid getting interrupted while reloading. That's kind of whatever as well. Chance on hitting enemies to increase reload speed for all weapons by 50%. I mean, I don't really think that's necessary. I mean, I guess it's kind of a cool little thing, but I don't really think it's worth going for that. I mean, 2 more points. Unless if you're running particle beam weapons, then sure, but For this rank 4, I don't think so. That'd be like literally one of the last things that I'd get if I got all the skill points required to max everything out. I didn't know you could drop shit in the floor of your ship and have unlimited storage. You can, but it's like, is it not kind of spooky? Is it just me? Is it just me that like gets anxiety from the idea of that? Like thinking that it very likely, not very likely, I shouldn't say that. I'd be talking out of my ass, but you know, it seems very possible that it could end up like bugging or something, and you get on and your shit's just not there anymore. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way I'm the only one who's like thinking like that. I just can't imagine. But yeah, you can. I mean, you definitely can. I considered posting like a quick little video for it. I mean, it definitely, it's not like it's an unhelpful thing. Like it's a very small thing, like in the way of, hey, you just go to your ship and drop everything on the floor and there you go. You're good to go. It's not going anywhere and you can attend to it whenever you want later in the game, or you know, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, despite it being that easy and simple and, you know, in a sense small of a thing, it's pretty major because, of course, it gives you freaking unlimited storage. It disappears if you make other ship your home ship, so you got to pick it up before moving. Okay, so there is, you know, something to it in that way, but you can certainly, you know, avoid it. That's good to know. Well, the being able to avoid it part. Obviously, it would be ideal if it just carried across from ship to ship, but that's just not very realistic. I don't think anybody would expect you to be able to drop a ton of stuff on the floor of a specific ship, and then you get a new home ship, and all that stuff you dropped on the floor just carries over to your other ship. I mean, it's really not realistic, that's all. I'd be curious to know if the devs have or will speak on that, talking about like if it's a bad idea or if it could cause like issues with your game, or if there is a real chance that you could end up losing stuff from it, if that was intended by them, if, you know, or stuff like that. That'd be interesting to know. How big and how many planets are there? I believe there's they always have been boasting around 1,000 planets, but only around 100 of them are like more on the unique side, or having like cities or settlements, or like, you know, major quests, stuff like that. The other question, does it avoid contraband? Ooh. Yeah, that's actually big brain as fuck. That's actually super big brain as fuck. Huh. I mean, I think there's another way to avoid contraband anyway. Like, not with the legitimate stuff that's already in the game, like using, you know, having the chance to have it proc or whatever, and not proc, like with the Mantis ship, stuff like that. But that's a very interesting thought. Yeah, assuming there's not another glitch or exploit that is being used for that kind of a thing, that actually could be super big. Or even if there is, if there's a legitimate way or some kind of other glitch or exploit that requires more effort or setup or just general requirement, that what you just said would definitely be easier. So yeah, that's a solid thought, actually. I will have to try that. I was gonna do some contraband stuff tomorrow anyway, honestly. I was gonna mess with like some contraband stuff and check out like some possible contraband farming things and all that sort of stuff with contraband. Do some testing with a couple different contraband related things. So it kind of works out perfectly. I'll definitely test that tomorrow. But yeah, solid thought. Solid thought. God dang. And looking, let's see. Looking at the planet you're at right now, they all gotta be huge. Oh yeah, yeah. Every planet that you go to will be like this. Like any planet that you go and choose to touch down on, like I did for this one, and the majority in the game you can, they'll all be like this. It'll be a huge instance like this. Yep, and there'll be like different creatures, resources, biomes, structures, caves, enemies. Over time, as you play the game a lot, you will definitely pick up on similarities from certain places, or even, you know, very, like, specifically the same types of things. But there is a whole lot different just at the core, you know? So, that, you know, it bothers some people more than others. I think I was through here already. Yeah, I was. Okay, so, like, for instance, we're on the planet right now. Let me switch my difficulty and stuff. So we're on this planet right now, right? And this is where we are. We're in this area. We chose to land here. I have 2 different spots here I landed. So this is like a mountain type area. As you can see, it says in the bottom right, mountains, and it shows your progress for everything you've done here. So what you can do is you can go to a different section of the planet. Let's say we want to go to literally the other side. And we can go to here. And it's called volcanic. So this is a volcanic area of the planet. And so if we want to, which we will, we'll just go ahead and touch down on a different section of the planet, which will create a whole new instance. Obviously, there'll be a different environment, volcanic versus mountainous, or just mountains. And yeah, there'll be maybe some different enemies around. Obviously, you can see completely different, you know, biome of sorts, environment. And then there'll be areas around you still. There's, you know, like a structure over there, kind of like the one we just left. There's caves over there. There's a structure over there. More caves over there. So those are like interior areas. Another structure and more caves. So yeah. And then we have some, is this new? Yep, see, so that's something new, for instance. That wasn't where we were before. This was... But that's all good. We need more scans on it anyway. More of these little guys. You know, it's a different part of the planet, you know, with different characteristics to it. So, see, for instance, the Haven Vine. This was not at the last biome for the planet, but it is here. That's awesome. Yes, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. If you're somebody who's like super into like all this kind of stuff, you're super into like the nitty gritty, like collections and, you know, logging of things. Not to say it can't be fun otherwise, but especially if you're somebody like that, then this is really, really good for those people. Because, I mean, there's so many different planets and they have all these different resources and creatures and different areas, all these different things to scan and find out about them, and that allow them to do more things on the planet and also to have more access to stuff. And then, of course, there's skills that also sort of connect to many of those things. Oh, actually, I didn't mean to take those. I mean, I did, but I thought there was something different. There we go. So we'll come over here and hopefully there's some actual humans to kill. Pirates. Yep, indeed there is. So we'll fuck some pirates up. Also, did I swap my... Nope, I didn't. I could already tell. I could very easily tell. That could have been very bad. That could have been very, very, very bad. Med theft boosted Maelstrom. Chance the humans drop extra med packs on death. I don't think I've seen that before. That's interesting. The value is crap though, so we're not gonna take it. But it's still interesting. I don't think I've seen that effect before. Kind of cool, I guess. I assume most of these guys are inside or around inside. Oh my, what the fuck? So that guy's got a minigun of sorts. Alright, we have a level 98 pirate legend here. Oh wait, we have... Hold on a second. Actually, we're gonna kill this guy normally. I don't care about not doing so. This is the guy we're gonna farm though. We're gonna farm this guy right here for a little bit. Alright, so we'll get them really weak. Drop a save. Kill them. Absolute garbage. So we'll reload. Is that like a legendary? The enemy? Yeah, essentially. Yeah, it's will normally be like a higher level enemy than the rest of them that are there. Obviously, as you can tell, 98 versus what all of the other ones were. Oh, another med theft. And then, oh, this is 26k. I don't want to. And then they will have like the different symbol. They'll have like kind of like the officer symbol for, you know, them as an NPC. And they'll have multiple bars of health. So you'll get a bar of health down, and then it'll take away a bar of their shield. You'll get another health of the bar of their health down. It'll take away another section of their shield. It's kind of like how in Fallout, when you have a legendary enemy and you get its health down pretty low, it then kicks, like it shoots all the way back to full, you know? It's kind of like that. Just in a different sense. Sort of just mechanically done in a different way. Ooh. Ooh. Why does it have to be... Ugh. God, bro. Crippling advanced hard target, bro. I mean... It's a decent gun. It's advanced, meaning it's a better version of the gun. And it's got 2 effects on it, but unfortunately the effects are literal, like, booty. Exterminator plus 30% damage against aliens is whatever, obviously. And then plus 30% damage on the next attack after hitting a target's limbs. It's like, I guess if you were going out of your way to do that, but... Like, come on. Like, especially if you're using this from long range or whatever. I mean, it's a sniper, right? You're going to be trying to hit him in the face. Does it also drop like a legendary gun? So it is possible. So this gun right here is an epic. So this is, consider this like, if you're familiar with Fallout 76, consider this like a 2-star legendary, because we have 2 effects on the right, as you can see. So epic in this game, in purple, epic in purple, right? That's like a 2-star legendary. Blue, which is rare in this game, is a 1-star legendary. And then orange is legendary, and it will, of course, just literally say legendary. It would say legendary rifle in the top right instead of epic. And the color outline would be orange instead of purple. And that would have 3 effects, so it's the equivalent of like a 3-star legendary. So yeah, there is a chance that it can drop a legendary, but it's not guaranteed, but it is more likely. It's much more likely. And compared to certain enemies, it's just in general possible, because I feel like there's definitely lots of enemies in the game that might not even be capable of dropping a legendary. You know what I mean? But anyway, while we could have gotten the legendary from this guy, I kind of want to take this. Because like I said, it's a solid base gun. It's advanced, as you can see in the title, so it's a better version of the gun. And because there's like refined, advanced, or just the base name. And so, yeah, the effect's not great, unfortunately. Complete butt, actually. But the base gun is good, and it's an advanced version of the gun, and I don't have it. So I kind of want to take this, and I think that I'm going to do that. I can obviously always look for a better one in the future, and I certainly will. But for now, we will take this one. Let me kill this last guy. See, so here's another example. So this is a rare, this is a blue, and it's a 1 star essentially. So in the right, you can see it has the sturdy effect, minus 15% incoming melee damage. So that's like the equivalent of like a 1 star legendary, 1 effect rather than 2 or 3. And then it's rare, it's blue. Yeah, so I'm not gonna take that though. We will take the mag pulse. This is just obviously a normal version of the gun. We'll take the credits, we'll take the ammo, we'll take the mag pulse because of the value, but the other things we're going to leave. We don't care about that stuff. And then we will loot a few more things here. I don't really care about most of the stuff that's around here usually. I'm normally looking for digi-picks, ammo, and permanent stat boost items. Little, kind of like magazines and bobbleheads from previous Fallout games where they would give you permanent stat boosts. There is little notes, little like magazine looking things in this game too that will give you a permanent boost to some kind of stat. The game looks really good. Can't wait to play it. I hope that you have a great time with it, man. I really do. I hope that you truly enjoy it. So, and then this is, I don't know if you've seen me do a lock pick in this game yet, or pick locking, but this is what pick locking is in this game, if you haven't already seen it from somebody else previously. And it's definitely different. It's definitely different, so, you know. But the game teaches you. You know, the game teaches you, and you can rank up the skill to make it a little easier in some aspects. It's definitely not bad. It's personally, I think it's really cool. I feel like I might have messed up already if I'm being completely honest. But we're sort of already committed. So we kind of just have to go with the flow here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I already fucked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So unless this 3 and one of these two 4s fit together somehow, I am SOL. Wait. Oh, they do. Oh, bless. Let's go. It's pretty much just Fallout, but in space. That's kind of like what I tell people is like, that's kind of like the cop-out way to describe it. But it's like, while I say that, I mean, yeah, I'm right. It's a Bethesda game. It's got a whole bunch of the Bethesda core aspects and features that you would see in Elder Scrolls or Fallout, all the same. And so it just happens to be in, you know, space. That's not to take anything away from all the additions the game has and things that it does better versus previous Fallout or Elder Scrolls games. Of course, you can get incredibly more in-depth in comparison. But, yes, it is a Bethesda game, you know, in space. So as long as people don't mean that in, like, a bad way, of course, to each their own. But if, you know, as long as they're not saying it in, like, a negative way. And they're just simply saying, like, oh, okay, so this is like Fallout, or this is like, you know, Elder Scrolls, the aspects and features of those games, but it's in, you know, a space environment, or a space world. Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably put that sniper I just got on here pretty quick and give that a try. So I'm curious to see how that is. Though it might be something I use more so on human enemies. Maybe not so much like creatures and stuff out and about. Just wish the game wasn't so strict regarding the space exploration. What's up, Chris? Can you be more specific? Definitely not saying like I agree or disagree. If you provide me like an example or just generally go a little bit more in depth as to what you mean, then I'll have a better idea of what you mean, and then I can maybe form a bit of a better opinion about it myself. Yeah, this is trash. This is trash. Oh no, I'm completely fine with the fact I like that it's kind of like Fallout Notice shows. Yeah. I mean, it's a Bethesda game, right? Bethesda games, I mean, again, like, it's not, for me at least, it's not in a negative way, but Bethesda sort of has their own niche with their games, you know? And so when it comes to, like, a main Bethesda game like this, you know, Elder Scrolls stuff, Fallout stuff, now Starfield, you sort of know what you're getting into because it's a Bethesda game and because it's an RPG game and stuff like that. For some people, that's a good thing. For some people, that's not a good thing. Some people would love to see them switch up the formula quite a bit. Other people, you know, like myself, think that what they are most renowned for and what they have done in the past is what they do best, and so they should continue to do it. Not to say they shouldn't build and grow, you know, making those experiences different, better, and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, we don't want the same exact thing. We want to, you know, we want to have things get better still. For instance, we should be on a different engine. But, yeah, you know, the core of what they are most known for, most notable for, I see no problem with. I mean, that's the kind of stuff that the majority of people have, it's what made those majority of people fall in love with Bethesda and Bethesda games. The limitations versus a game like No Man's Sky, you feel much more boxed in the open world. I personally haven't played No Man's Sky, so unfortunately I can't visualize, like, that comparison. But I guess I can sort of, like, step back and look at, like, the map as a whole. Like, if I pull the map up, for instance. And so, I guess I can sort of see what you might mean. Because, like, on the surface, right, this looks fucking nutty for a lot of people on the surface. It depends on how you look at it, right? You know, you tell them, okay, all these dots you see, you can go to every single one of these dots. And within every one of these dots, there's a whole bunch of planets you can go to. Maybe, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 planets you can go to. And then many of those have cities, settlements, you know, quests, whatever the case may be. So, on the surface, it seems probably to a lot of people like a shit ton. And it is. I'm not taking anything away from that. But I do... or I can, I think, see what you would mean in terms of maybe having it be a bit linear or having it be, like, not as expansive or freeing or, you know, being able to freely, like, do as much as you might want to, or just because of whatever restrictions there might be or limitations there might be within a bunch of the planets on these systems. Because, you know, again, like I was mentioning to Edgar, while yes, there's a bunch of these systems and a bunch of planets on all these systems that you can go to, and all of them will have different things to them, or to some degree anyway, there is overall obviously a set pool of things that there can be, both in terms of, or not both, but in terms of creatures, in terms of plants, in terms of humans, in terms of structures, all that kind of stuff. So, for me personally, I just wish there was more variety to certain aspects of that stuff. I'm honestly kind of fine with everything that's offered here. I do wish maybe there was some more higher level places, or if it was a bit more expansive, or if there was more, you know, more areas that you had to do more to access, or that seemed to matter a bit more for tougher areas. That would be kind of cool for me personally. Maybe if there was more in the way of, like, bosses for certain areas, if you could manage that somehow with a game like this. And then also it would be nice if the kind of structures or just general places that you could have instanced from landing on any of these planets within these systems, if there could be more variety to that. Because I have had some of the same, like, generated caves or you know, outside structures or interiors. I've had some of the same of those things like multiple times. Like I think I had, it was yesterday night or 2 nights ago, I had like 2 different instances of going somewhere on a planet, and in completely different sections of the planet, if that matters. But I had like a cave symbol to go to on each of those sections, and the cave was literally exactly the same. Like there was nothing different about it whatsoever. Maybe the you know, some of the random items here and there that were on the ground or whatever, but that was it. There was no NPCs outside or inside. There was no like huge piece of uniqueness to it, and the actual layout of everything inside, which is most what I am talking about, was completely the same. So it would be nice if there was more variety to that specifically for me personally, but for the most part, at least so far in the game that I've played, I'm okay with how things work and how much you have available to you. Obviously, I think it's understandable for somebody's tune to change on that a little bit once they've dropped 100-200 hours into the game and done a stupid amount of exploring and going to these places and doing these things that I'm mentioning. But I think for a good while at least, that shouldn't really be an issue. For most. I guess the other thing I gotta remember too is I am generating these instances on the planet, right? This is not like a unique instance of the planet that I'm in right now. Well, it is. I mean, it's an instance of the planet that I created, so in that sense it's unique. But in the sense of it being something that's there for like everybody, the way a city is, for instance, it's not like that, you know? So it's not one of the scenarios of a planet where it's one of those 100-ish planets that are super unique or have a bunch of stuff extra to them or that will set them apart from everything else. It's not one of those. So I guess I got to keep that in mind. If I'm sitting here and I'm just generating an instance on a planet over and over and over again, there's inevitably going to be some similarities. There's inevitably going to be some things that I see multiple times, that I experience multiple times. It's just sort of, it's just par for the course, you know? And again, it doesn't bother me right now, but I can see myself in a scenario where, you know, 100 hours down the line, after I've done this a shit ton more, I can see myself being like, oh, same old structure, oh, same old cave, oh, here's where this thing is, oh, here's where that path goes, you know what I mean? Like, oh, there's gonna be an enemy at the end of this room, you know, stuff like that. But there's also another side to that coin specifically. Have you found a good high-level planet with humans? What's up, Scott? Good high-level planet with humans. I've found good high-level planets with both humans and also with a ton of creatures running around like constantly. The one for creatures, I'm pretty sure I remember. If I looked at the star map, I could like figure out where I was for the one that was really good for creatures. The one that was like pretty solid, in my opinion at least, for like humans over and over, like constantly having a better structure than this, for instance, and having multiple enemies there, also an interior with even more enemies, and in turn a legendary enemy and also a chest. I definitely have found planets like that too that were, you know, 60, 65, 70, 75. But that one in particular for humans, what I just mentioned right there, I, off the top of my head, cannot recall, and I'm not sure I'd even be able to know if I looked at the star map. I think I would probably have to manually jump through a couple planets on a couple different high-level systems in order to try and find it, unfortunately. But I really want to do that. I would like to do a video telling people, you know, a couple specific planets and also high-level ones, because that's where you're going to get the highest level enemies, you're going to get the most XP, and you're going to have the best chance at getting, you know, some solid stuff. I'd like to get a couple of those systems / planets together in my head and get gameplay of them and everything, and then do a video telling everybody about them for, you know, the best place to go for, you know, killing creatures, for farming XP, or the best place to go for constantly getting structures with a good handful of enemies, and then we'll have a legendary and also a like legendary container of sorts. I think that would be really good information to have, and I think a lot of people would be interested to know that information. So yeah, that's something I gotta look into a bit more. but it is on the list. It is on the list to compile, to research and compile such information to provide to everybody. Because I know that if I was just a casual person, like a casual like player, average player, whatever, I would definitely want to know, like, hey, out of all these high-level systems, you know, which system has a planet on it that is, you know, visually, on paper, whatever the case is, the best to go to for having the most creatures around me to kill the fastest to get XP, or that has the most, you know, the best structures at it for me to be able to go to and kill a handful of pirates, you know, have a legendary there, all that kind of stuff. The one big thing I would like for them to do is overhaul the map system, because, hot damn, is it bad? The whole... Wait, well, let me know what you mean specifically by that. Do you mean, like, the whole star map? Do they have, like, a camper settlement feature like Fallout? Absolutely, man. So, any of these, all the planets that I referred to before, so if you go to your star map, so all these systems, right, all these white dots, and I'll switch over to my mouse, it's easier to move around. All these systems, right, you can go to any of these systems, and I'm on this one, for instance, so we'll just use this as an example. All the systems will have a handful of planets like this one does, right? You can go here, 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 here. You can go to these small ones too, or in most cases anyway. And all of them will have different resources and stuff. You know, this one will have it'll have different characteristics too. This one, for instance, so we have abundant fauna and abundant flora, both, you know, abundant meaning a lot. So fauna is basically in regards to creatures, and flora is basically in regards to like humans being on the planet. So like the pirates I killed. Over here, obviously you can see none and none. Over here, none and none. Over here, none and none. None, none, none. And then of course all the different planets have different resources. You can see in the bottom left the different resources here, the different resources here, the different resources here, all that kind of stuff. So you can go to any of these planets, you know, in regards to your question though, and you can go to any of these and you can build a settlement on these planets. So if I go to my scanner, you'll see at the bottom of the screen where it says outpost, and it says in the top right, cannot place outpost. Let's see if I can get the message. Environment requires higher rank of something, I believe. Let's see here. Higher rank of planetary habitation. So basically, any of the planets you go to, you would be able to just drop an outpost by doing that, like I am trying to do now. It's not allowing me to do it because of what it's saying about the environment here on the planet, but I'm not sure if that's something specifically because of the planet in this area, or if it's something skill related on my end. But in any case, there's obviously a fuck ton of planets, and the majority of which, if this planet is in a exception, sorry, if this planet is an exception because of like the environment, like it's mentioning, then, you know, I guess there's some exceptions like that. But I would say the overwhelming majority of planets you can go and you can build outposts on. I think in this case, just the specific area that I'm in on this planet, I'm not able to. But for instance, if I go to, let's see, like, if I go to this planet, like, this is where I am. If I go over, like, here, for instance, to the frozen dunes, I could probably build an outpost there. I guess it's just for this specific part of the planet, it's not letting me because I think I'm in a volcanic part of the planet. Yeah, so for the volcanic area, maybe that's an exception to putting an outpost there. But if I wanted to put an outpost, like, I don't know, right here in the forest, I'm sure I could. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, the minimap, please. Oh yeah, I mean, add a minimap. A minimap would be nice. A minimap needs to happen. I agree. Absolutely agree. Yeah. I'm talking about the map doesn't show anything when you're on a planet. Gotcha. Yeah, I would say that the whole like UI and everything for the star map and for planets and stuff like that, I feel like definitely could be better. The bright note, which this isn't going to necessarily apply to everybody or as soon, but the bright note is when it comes to things like that, if the developers don't do it and they don't add it to the game in some aspect, you already know modders are going to be all over that stuff. Like on PC, for instance, modders have already completely overhauled the UI for inventory management and made it a ton better. So there's no doubt that a lot of these quality of life things and UI changes and just different options to potentially make things look better or be more seamless will be done by modders. That isn't to say that it should come onto the shoulders of modders, but, you know, it's gonna happen. So if you're somebody who's on PC, for instance, you have the game on Steam, then especially for you, you're going to be able to have access to all that stuff really, you know, easily and the soonest. Even if you're on console, though, mod support is coming, and no doubt all that kind of stuff will come to console mod official support, too. It'll just take longer, of course. But some of the stuff, like adding a mini-map, for instance, or just generally making UI better in some instances, I agree that that is stuff that should be in the game and done by developers. That's, you know, there's certain things that definitely shouldn't be coming down to the shoulders of modding. What's up, Tuck? 41. This dude ever get off? How you doing, man? Listen, 41's not even that high. Alright, we'll see what we got up here. Actually, what is this? Oh, it's another one of those little bugs. Them little buggies. Oh, there's another one down there. Okay, so we have this. Oh, this looks like nothing. Deserted UC listening post. Oh, never mind. There's a guy here. Well, he's dead, though. Buddy, you dead. Good chillin'? I fuck with it, I fuck with it. Would you just get off work? Empty chunks. Yeah, I just got home like 20 minutes ago. Gotcha. Bet. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not trying to get blown up by mine. Oh, we can go inside here? Oh, okay. So there might be some enemies inside. Let's see now. So, let's go here, put this one up there. Okay, let's go inside. Yeah, I don't know what there'll be for enemies down here, honestly, if any. But just in case there is. Oh, where did they go? Oh, there is definitely enemies. Okay. Meanwhile, Sarah with a minigun, just chilling. Oh shit, what the fuck? What is your... What the fuck's your body doing?
Might as well take what we can.
Oh, so now you want me to take stuff, Sarah. Interesting. Usually you're complaining that I'm taking too much stuff. Okay, this is not... Well, this guy's kind of a legendary. I mean, I guess we could farm him. I don't know. I don't know if he's really gonna give us anything. We'll give it a couple tries, I guess. Berserker Advanced Shoddy. Does more damage the less armor one has. Do I have a version of this shoddy already, though? I feel like I do. Yeah, I have a refined one. So this is 152 damage. And then this one does 200 damage. This is the same exact weapon, right? But this is an advanced version, so it is better than my other. I mean, it's doing like 50 more damage. I'm gonna lose my legendary effects, unfortunately. But, I mean, 50 more damage, like, you can't really sleep on that. So I think we're going to take that because I like using that shotgun. It sucks that it's only a rare one, but I guess that kind of just works us up. So the next time that we get or are working towards another shoddy like this, we don't have to settle for one as bad. We can wait and get one that's an epic or just a rare with a better perk on it. So I guess we'll take that. We'll take that. No need to farm. Yeah, fuck it, we'll take that. I don't care. I should probably just start taking some of the lesser weight weapons that do cost like 5, 6, 7,000. Wish there was a permanent stat boost of something around here. I feel like I haven't seen one of those in a minute. I don't even care what it's for. Just give me something. Digipicks are always nice too. Though I guess you could just keep buying them over and over and just refreshing vendors. It's not exactly fun, but you know, if you really need them. Where did I come from? Down here? No. Where did I come from? What way did I come from? I don't even know. Not sure where I came from. Oh, not this way because there's a guy here. We will take this. Take the ammo, of course. Oops. Oh, Sarah, you good? Like, what is going on? Oh. Oh, here we go. It's refined, it's not advanced. But it's got a fuck ton of mods on it. Holy shit. Almost 30k value. I'll take that. Oh, let's go. Permanently adds 5% to melee weapon crit damage. I mean, again, you know, I don't really mind if it's something that I don't use. Just having that bonus for if I do end up using it down the line is really nice. Also, let's pull my shoddy out. Should I use my shoddy? Now that I have more ammo, I got a bunch of ammo earlier. Oh, I don't even have that much ammo for this, actually. I love this shotgun, man. I just wish I had way more ammo for it. I wish I could just make a fucking bazillion ammo for this gun, and I would just literally run this shoddy all the time. What traits are good? I mean, there's a bunch of traits that are... Oh, the, you're talking about, like, the traits for, like, the 3 optional ones? When you're, making your character? At first, I thought you were talking about skills. Okay, so this is where we came from. We came from this way. Yeah, so for the traits, I can't speak on all of them. It depends. There's some traits that are good for certain factions. So if you're set on a certain faction that you want to run with, then you can take a trait that is that provides the positive for that faction. You'll clearly see what those are. If you're not set on a certain faction, then obviously don't take any of those. You can take it's like the bottom one, like the wanted one, which makes some enemies show up to come after you, like here and there. That's kind of a fun, cool little one. You can take what is it called? The Adoring Fan. That makes it so you have a new, like, NPC. I don't know if you can get him anyway, but it makes it so pretty early on in the game you'll have this adoring fan meet you in New Atlantis. He'll run you down, and then you can get him as a crew member or as a companion, and then he'll give you gifts and stuff, so you can take that one if you want. Also, the one that makes it so aid items are better, but food items are worse, that one's good. I wish I had taken that one. I personally thought that food items were going to be more relevant, or they were going to be better, but you'll see food items all over in the game, and it'll be like, oh, give you 3 health, give you 5 health, you know, something like that. They're trash, you know? So if I had known that when I was making my character, I would have picked the trait that makes it so, like, chem items or aid items are better, but food items are worse. I think that's a really good one that I would take. There's a couple others that, in hindsight, I would have taken as well, now knowing what I do about the game, but there's just no way I would have known going into the game for the first time without that knowledge about these things, you know, again, hence the hindsight. So yeah, I can't think of all of them off the top of my head, but that's just a couple of them. You can do Adoring Fan, you can do the Wanted one for something, you know, cool if you want. If you're set on a certain faction to run with, you could do one of the faction ones. I would say take the one that makes the chem items better and makes the food items worse. And then if there's just another one in there that you're like really set on a certain play style or something specific for what it mentions you get a positive for, and you don't really sweat the negative too much, then I would say take that too, you know. I feel like it's really easy to overthink what it's offering. I personally did that a bit too. Because like you're making this new character in a brand new game, and it's your first character, of course. So and these traits will stick no matter what, to my knowledge. So naturally, you're not trying to, you know, screw yourself in a way. But nah, I feel like I was overthinking it a lot. Let's see here. So we have this one, and that won't work. This one could work, but we don't have a double after that. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we move these around maybe? No, this one can't be moved around. Maybe the other one though? No, this one can't be moved around either. Interesting. Oh, this one can be used though. We can use this one. So this and a single maybe? I'm thinking as well. Yeah, we have 3 singles, so definitely we're going to use a single for one of these. Yeah, the first one I chose to wannabe as my background is gangster. Also, the food one is alien DNA. Oh, yeah, the gangster one. Yeah. And the food one is alien DNA. That's what it's called. The one that makes it so, like, food is worse and aid items or whatever are better. Whatever the one is that's like that. Whatever the one I'm thinking of that's like chem items or, like, aid items are better and food items are worse. I would personally take that bitch. Like, if it was me, knowing what I do now, I would be taking that 100%. That would be like the instant that I would choose. And then, like I said, you could do Wanted, which is cool. I may have done Wanted for sure. And then I did Adoring Fan. And then, yeah, there's a couple other, like, more random ones. There's some that, like I said, are specific to a certain faction or play style, which if going into the character, you know that's how you want to roll, or who you want to roll with, then you can, of course, take that, and you can get some benefit from it. But otherwise, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to take those. So yeah, like faction specific ones and everything like that, I would, that's more of like a second playthrough kind of thing for most people, I would assume. Unless going into the game they just knew enough about a faction already that they were dead set on running a specific faction, or running with a specific faction rather. In which case, by all means, you know. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So is this a double blue? Or, sorry, a double... I think it is. I think that, yeah, I think this is literally this. Yeah, it is. And then we have this. No, not that. We don't have that. We have this. And then we have 2 singles. So we can't do that. We'd have to do this, I guess. And then... Unless we messed up. Did we mess up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I might just be dumb, to be fair. I think we might have messed up, though. Because we only have 2 singles, and these are both 3. And we have 6 slots on here. So... It does not seem like this is possible. Again, unless I'm dumb. Am I dumb? I don't think I am. Oh, I am dumb. Oh, absolutely I'm dumb. Well, it's okay. It's good to be able to admit things sometimes about yourself. We'll take this. We can sell that. Advanced A99. I mean, almost 18k. 3 weight. You already know I'll take that. Same deal. I'll take another one. Give me all of them, bro. I don't care. I'll take all them bitches. Oh, excuse me. Digipick, nice, nice, nice. Got some ammo. Already was in there. Advanced save. Yeah, we can do that. Probably gonna be trashing it, but whatever. Oh, damn, that's not it. Oh no, I'm having another dumb moment again. There we go. If I choose Dream House, could I just pay off the mortgage right away? I personally do not know. I have not taken that, and I'm not familiar with exactly like the specifics of what you can do with it. I would say look it up if you're super interested in that specific trait. I personally don't have the information for it though, unfortunately. What's up, Monkey? Did your last video for money, and then I bought all the resources I found. Then I found out you can't make ammo with it. Is money just used to buy ship parts? No, I mean, you can use money to buy a whole bunch of stuff in the game. You can use money to buy ammo, armor, weapons, ships, ship parts or upgrades, resources, miscellaneous items, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, you can use money for all sorts of things. Now, how much you'll use it for specific things is maybe a different story, especially as you get later on into the game. You know, when you get further on into the game, you're probably not going to be spending money on... I thought that guy had 12 grenades for a sec. You're probably not going to be spending money on buying a weapon or armor from a vendor, right? Because it's not really going to match up whatsoever with the things that you can get as drops or quest rewards or whatever. But miscellaneous items, aid items, you know, chems... ammo for sure, especially for certain guns too, and if you primarily use them, yeah. And then of course, you know, ships are expensive, ship parts, same deal, they can be expensive. So I thought there was another section to this area, by the way. Am I tripping? Maybe I am. Oh, the downstairs. Yeah, see? Refined Beowulf. I don't Do I have an advanced one? I don't know if I do. I'll take this anyway to sell. Alrighty then, Demon. I'll catch you later. I'm going to play and watch some of your videos on the game. Have a good night. Hey, Edgar, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thank you for hanging out and talking in the chat for a bit. Enjoy the game. I really, truly hope that you enjoy it a ton. I look forward to hearing your feedback on it at some point in the future. Can you chems or only buy them? Can you make chems? Yeah, you can make chems, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You can, I'm pretty confident, make like multiple different kinds of chems, like using various resources and stuff that you obviously can get on planets and that you set up an outpost for. Yeah. I'm struggling on med packs. Do you know of a place to shop at? Not specifically. I mean, I can say that there's vendors in like the main cities, you know, like Neon, New Atlantis, that kind of stuff. Also, Trade Authority vendors, which there is on like most of the planets too. When you come across those, they may have a few med packs. Also, the vendors that sell like a little bit of everything, those guys will sometimes have med packs as well. You also don't have to just get med packs. There's also a couple other items that you can buy that give you like decent healing. So that's options, or that's an option as well. You don't have to just get med packs. You can get whatever else they have. The emergency kits, I think, is one of them. Med packs obviously is another one. I think there's like one or two others as well that may not heal you as much or as quickly, but they are definitely viable options nonetheless. So. Yeah, look for vendors that are like medical vendors, like they're like doctor type vendors or whatever. Some of those do definitely exist. And what else? Like I said, the vendors that sell you a little bit of everything, and then the Trade Authority vendors. They also kind of sell a little bit of everything, but they sell like a lot more of it, and they have like a larger caps pool, a larger credits pool. Yeah. Just do a little bit of looking around, you know? Do a little bit of search around. You're gonna want to get a feel for the cities anyway. Like, again, New Atlantis, Neon, stuff like that. You're gonna want to get a feel for those places, for where those vendors are and stuff. So I would personally walk around those cities, and I would find out where all those are. You also could, of course, just Google it, and you'll find maps and stuff online. Sites like IGN or whatever, I'm sure, have like little kind of like overview maps of the places. There might even be like interactable ones, I'm not sure. But yeah, I would personally walk around the areas physically yourself and get a feel for where vendors are and what all they offer. You'll remember pretty easily and quickly who all like sells what and where they're located. It seems like a lot at first, especially for like a larger city like New Atlantis, but you do honestly pick up on it pretty quick. And then after a few times, you know exactly where to go and who to go to and the kind of stuff they're going to have and things of that nature. Trust. Basically, it's kind of just like a learn by doing sort of thing. Or, you know, learn best by doing. That's good information. I've just encountered the vendor in New Atlantis, the woman, but it took me 5 minutes to remember the planet I've been to before. Yeah, like I think I touched on a little bit. It is a lot. It is a lot at first. It's definitely overwhelming a bit. It can also be a bit intimidating. Don't let that discourage you, though. Don't let that throw you off of whatever it is that you're trying to do or you're trying to learn. You know, give it a little bit. It's a brand new game. You know, it's a big game. That's not a bad thing. So, you know, do your thing. You know, make your way around places, and like I said, you know, the main thing is the more times that you go around to these different places and these different people, you will little by little more and more remember, you know, where they are, on what planet, at what locations, what they normally have to offer, all that kind of stuff. And before you know it, it'll be like the fucking back of your hand. You know what I'm saying? It'll be good. Thank you for 10 likes on the stream, by the way, guys. I really appreciate that. Let's see where I am. I thought there was another... Oh, yeah, there is out here. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah, over here there's another one. Maybe I'll fly over there real quick. Or, well, not fly, but, you know, figure of speech fly over there real quick. Thank you for 11 likes, guys. Whoever dropped that last one, appreciate you very much. Get a scan on this. 6 out of 6 resources, 2 out of 7 flora, 6 out of 9 fauna. We'll see what's over here. Milk. You'd think that this would go bad. But maybe not. Maybe it's a special kind of milk. Or maybe it's because it's milk in space. Maybe milk in space is different. Fueling station. Okay. There's gotta be some guys here. There's no way there's no guys here. I refuse to believe there'd be no NPCs here. There's gotta be at least a couple. Doesn't have to be a ton, but there's gotta be a couple. Even if just inside. Or maybe it's an interior building. No, it's not. You can go inside, but it's not like through a loading screen though. I mean, there should still probably be some enemies in here. If there's not, I'd actually be really surprised. Does seem sort of barren so far. Not gonna lie. Oh, well, Sarah just came from that way somehow, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume there is in fact nobody in this building. That kind of sucks. Not really sure where Sarah went in. But, yeah. I think if there was any enemies, she would have said something, or she would have been fighting by now. Unfortunate. Cooking station. I don't expect there's going to be any sort of permanent stat boost item in here. A lot of stations, though. Doesn't really do anything for me at the moment, but it is nice when you come across areas like this, is to have the stations if you cared to use them in a pinch for some reason. Suppose you could always just, well, I mean, I guess you could just build something outside in a lot of cases, but oh, she must have came through there. Fair enough. Master locked a door, huh? I'm gonna be honest, this is the kind of door that I would expect to be master locked, like a big fucking door like this. Alright, let's bust in. Let's bust in. Or try to, anyway. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alrighty. Time to go big brain mode, hopefully. What's up, Oscar? Love to stream. I appreciate that very much, man. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the kind words and the support. Again, it means a lot. You are a goat. And I hope you're having a great day. And if you are playing Starfield yourself, or you plan to, I hope that you enjoy the game. So, let's see what we have for options here. Everything is showing as full blue, if it is blue at all, which does no favors for us, right? We're preferably going to be looking for something we can set up like this, and then this. So, for instance, this seems like it could very well be the start. We're going to go with this and just sort of hope for the best. Hope that this doesn't come to bite us in the butt. So, let's see now if we have anything. So, this, for instance, looks like this is going to definitely be used for this portion. So, we can use it here, here, no, we can't use it there. Can we use it here? We can use it here, or we can use it, no, we can't. We can only use it here. Okay, so this makes our life a little bit easier, I think. So that's going to leave us with that might be it right here, honestly. Oh, hell yeah. Good stuff. I like the Digipick system. It's new and fresh. I agree 100%. I really enjoy it. I think it's really cool. Yeah. I think it's a nice, like you said, a nice fresh take on, you know, the pick locking, or lock picking, sorry. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. I like that I actually have to put a little bit of, like, effort and thought into it. For some people, maybe that, you know, takes away from it a little bit for them, or it ruins, I don't know. Some people might say ruins, maybe not ruins immersions is the right way to put it, but, you know, it takes them out of the game or away from the game for, in their opinions, too long or whatever. But for me, I like this kind of thing, and I like what they've done with it. I like the fact that I have to actually put a little bit of thought and effort into it, more than just, you know, head bashing a fucking, you know, bobby pin in Fallout, if that makes sense. I don't mind that system. It's super quick, super simple, super easy. I've never had any complaints about it, really. But I think for especially like a space game like this, a super simple system like that wouldn't have made nearly as much sense. And, you know, in an apocalyptic wasteland, or in like the old, you know, quote unquote old times or whatever, like in Elder Scrolls type times, that sort of stuff makes sense, right? The super simple system and with bobby pins or whatever. In this game, though, obviously space stuff's a lot more sophisticated, a lot more advanced. This kind of a system makes 1000% more sense. So I'm really glad that they looked at it that way. Hell yeah, let's go. Exactly, hell yeah, yep. Alright, what do we got in here? What do we got in here? We have a helmet, which is about 10k. We're not going to wear it, obviously. Oh, actually, this is a better helmet than I had. No, we are going to wear this, maybe, actually. This very well might actually be something that I wear. What's my current helmet? 66, 64, 68. Oh, yeah, this is absolutely a fucking upgrade. What the hell? I mean, we're losing out on corrosive and airborne, but barely. We get a little bit of radiation as well. So yeah, this is actually an upgrade. This is overall better DR and stuff. This is good. That's actually awesome that we just found that. Here I was about to write it off instantly. My mistake. We have a couple weapons here as well. We have an Assassin's Advanced Coachman, which is, you know, I wish it was at least a rare, maybe with a half-decent perk on it, but it is still an advanced version of the gun, and it's double-digit value. And then we also have a Beowulf. We have an advanced Beowulf. Damage increases as health decreases. I think I had an advanced Beowulf already, but I don't think I had a like a rare, epic, or legendary version. So even though the perk isn't that amazing, it's or for this gun anyway, it still, I think, is better than what I have. Plus, it's got suppressor on it too. Ooh, it is burst fire though. I'm gonna have to take the burst fire off for sure. I definitely would have to take burst fire off. But overall, I think that is actually an upgrade for compared to my other Beowulf. So that's kind of a W as well. Thank you for 12 likes on the stream, guys. Whoever dropped that last like, I appreciate you very much and hope you're having a great day. So yeah, I think that's actually an upgrade to my Beowulf too. Let me check real quick in my inventory, because this is where it would be if I have... Yeah, I have a refined Beowulf here. Advanced is better, like a better version of the gun than refined. So I have this. I have an advanced Beowulf now. It is burst fire. I gotta get the burst fire off of it. And I have another refined Beowulf here. Yeah, so damn, I actually didn't have an advanced Beowulf either. I had refined Beowulf. I did not have an advanced Beowulf. So not only did I get an advanced one that's better base stats because of that, but it's also got a perk on it at least. That's awesome. Big W, actually. Yeah, that's a big W. What life path did you choose? You mean like, let me go to it. Like for my character or whatever, my background? If so, I went with Soldier. Which had a plus in my skills for, what? Boost pack training, ballistics, and something else. I'm not sure what else it gave me something for. It gave me something for ballistics, boost pack training, and something fitness, wellness, maybe? Wellness. Or something in here. Something like that. Yeah. Yep. Silent Soldier. Fancy new gun? Yeah. It's always nice getting some new weaponry, you know? Doesn't have to be some crazy 3-star legendary to be an upgrade, you know? Sometimes it's just about getting a better version of the gun that you have. Or just getting a new gun to try out for the first time. Or, you know, one of many different things. Let me swap my thing back. Do a quick little scan around. Caves. Unknown. Is there no structure? Huh, there's not. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to a different portion of it. Let's go to... Isn't there a forest portion? I think this. That's ocean. Here we go. We can go here. What's your opinion on the Starfield hate? I don't know, man. I mean, teach their own, right? If you dislike the game for like genuine reasons, okay, well, if you dislike the game, you dislike the game. You know, teach their own. Whether you like the game or you dislike the game, regardless of the reasons, you have a right to that opinion. If you're somebody who dislikes the game for, you know, logical reasons, and especially if you actually got hands-on with the game for a while, and so you have personal experience to back up those reasons and stuff, then all the more so, you know, teach your own. Maybe it's just not your cup of tea, or maybe you're used to a different type of game or a different standard of game, or whatever the case may be. That's fine, you know. Same goes for if you're somebody who likes the game, obviously. The only thing that I would say that I don't really like is like anybody who's like being toxic, you know, towards like other individuals who are enjoying the game. If you want to hate on the game, you want to, you know, spend a bunch of your time every single day spreading hate about the game, then I guess that's on you. I mean, it's not something I would do. It's not something I necessarily agree with, but teach their own. Obviously, live your life the way you want to live your life. I would say the main thing that I don't like and that I'm against most is if you're somebody who's like talking about the game online somewhere and you're expressing positivity about the game, excitement about the game, anything like that, and then somebody comes and like attacks you personally in some way because of that. Like, that's the main thing I think is fucking stupid and that I don't like, you know. Anybody doing that is just like super weird. But yeah, when it comes to any video game, man, there's gonna be hate. It doesn't matter. There's always going to be hate, and especially if there's any sort of controversy involved, if there's any sort of, you know, anything involved, I guess. I mean, in this case, you know, the fact that it's an Xbox exclusive is Jesus. It's such a door to controversy and extra hate and shit because of the stupid fucking console wars. Understandable, yeah. But yeah, you know, at the end of the day, man, people can do what people want to do, and people can, you know, have the opinion that they want to have. It's a single player game at the end of the day, and what somebody else thinks is not going to have any weight whatsoever on my opinion of the game and my experience with the game. Just because X amount of people hate on the game online or talk about X aspects of the games that they may not like or that they don't agree with or they think should be better, that doesn't affect my gameplay at all. That doesn't do anything to me. You know? So it's like, I try to stay in my own lane basically with that kind of thing. You know, it's a single player game, man. Like, I'm just, you know, if it's fun to me and I'm having a good time with it or whatever, then I'm just doing my thing. I'm not going to try to push the game on anybody. I'm not going to try to argue the game with anybody one way or the other. If somebody asks me about the game, I give my honest opinion as best I can, and they, you know, tell them take it how you will. And that's it. It's a single player game and stuff like I said, so, you know, anything that other people do or say is not going to hold any weight or have any effect on me or my gameplay experience. And the same thing goes for anything that I do or say. It's not going to have any weight or effect on other people. So yeah, just doing my thing. To each their own. Wish I had more ammo for this shotgun. I really, really like this shotgun, but I feel like I'm always so low on ammo for it. And I feel like I don't find that much ammo for it elsewhere either, unfortunately. Like at vendors and stuff. That kind of a bummer. That's why I gotta find a couple other guns that I'm like super into. I was gonna try a Beowulf out. I don't want to try the burst one. I guess I'll just try a normal one. Or not a normal one, but a refined one. Doesn't have as much damage on it, but it is semi-auto at least. So it's gonna do the extra damage. Do I just have that one? I thought I had a second one. Oh yeah, right here, boosted. Armor piercing rounds, medium scope, long barrel. Yeah, we'll put this one on. This one seems... I just want to find something to shoot real quick. Just to see how it sounds and feels. No, not a little guy. I want a actual something. I guess I'm gonna have to go look for something. Come on, creatures, show yourselves. Here we go. Maybe anyway. Okay. Sure, sure. Interesting. I mean, I could see myself getting behind a gun like this. Especially if it had, like, if it was the advanced version with more damage and, like, preferable, like, mods and effects. Could be kind of nice. Yeah, I kind of like this. I kind of like this. I'll be curious to see what all mods there are available for it. It'll be nice using my other one that actually has an effect on it and that has that's an advanced version for more damage. I will have to put some mods on it though and switch it off burst. I kind of like this though. And I have a shit ton of ammo for it. It hits pretty good and it's semi-auto, so I'm not ripping through ammo, and I also have a lot of ammo to start with for it too, which is good. So, yeah. Do you have a favorite gun? Not yet. Not yet. I do have a couple that I'm enjoying, like, a lot. But I have not used all the guns in the game. So I don't want to say just yet what my favorite is. I definitely still have a handful of guns that I still need to use. But I enjoy this, the Kodama, quite a bit. To be fair, it's a pretty good one, and in terms of effects and also being an advanced version of the gun. But I like the Kodama. And then I really liked the shoddy here, just the normal shoddy or whatever. This is decent. I much prefer this Old Earth shotgun, though. I really like the Old Earth shotgun. I can see myself liking the Beowulf a lot. I've been meaning to try them out, and I was semi-familiar with them already. And I used a minigun, which I gave to Sarah, my follower right now. And the minigun was super, super fun to use, I'm not going to lie. It rips through ammo, obviously. But it shreds enemies, and it's super fun to use. So the minigun's awesome. And yeah, there's obviously a lot of other weapons that are in the game, and many of which I have not used yet. So I will have to, I guess, get more hands-on with a lot of these weapons and see what I think. I've used this Equinox. This is like not a terrible weapon in this case, like for exactly what it is. But it kind of just reminds me of like a basic laser rifle from Fallout. This isn't really anything special in my opinion. This didn't blow me away. This I still need to try actually. I totally forgot that I got this gun. This seems like more of like a sniper type rifle. So I'll have to give that a try. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I haven't tried yet in the game, but I'm looking forward to getting hands-on with a lot more, and we'll see after that what I'm feeling. But yeah, okay guys, I think that's gonna do it for the stream tonight. Been live for almost 2 hours, so you know, not bad. It's getting late though. I'll be getting up early tomorrow. Got a good amount that I want to get done. But yeah, I'm going to call it for now, guys. I want to say a big shout out to everybody that stopped by. 120 views on the stream right now, it looks like. So thank you to everybody that's come through. Thank you to the 12 people that dropped a like on the stream. I appreciate that very much. If you're somebody who's here, you haven't already dropped a stream, or dropped a like on the stream and you want to show your support, feel free to do so before the stream ends here in a moment. And yeah, thank you for everybody that, you know, provided any sort of chat activity, talked to me for a bit, came in here, spent some time. Really does mean a lot to me, adds a ton to the streams, and y'all know I appreciate the hell out of it, and I appreciate the hell out of all of you. Thank you very much, guys, again. I will be streaming once more for day 50 in a row of streaming. Day 50! Big day 50, guys. Will be later on today, Thursday. More Starfield, of course. I hope to see some of you guys there, and enjoy the rest of your day, my friends.